Everybody, it's Bobby. Today I'm very excited. I just got my new iMac 21.5 inch. This did come out last Tuesday on October 20th, and this is the $1,500 model with a 1 terabyte hard drive and 4 gigs of RAM, and you guys can see the rest of the specs going across the screen right now. And I'm just going to get into it and show you guys my unboxing. And here is the iMac box itself. Now, with this iMac, it comes with a free wireless keyboard and a wireless Magic Mouse, which also did just come out. So I'm just going to be unboxing and showing you guys that. So let's cut the tape on the back. Alright. So in the top, hold on, I'll just show you guys what it looks like. So as you guys see right here, you have your classic designed by Apple in California box, and then inside here is the iMac and the power cord itself with some styrofoam. But I'm just going to show you guys what's in the designed by Apple in California box. So you open that up. So right here on the top, it comes with the new wireless keyboard. Now I have an old wireless keyboard, Apple wireless keyboard, to show you guys the differences. I think there's some physical differences, I just can't name them at the moment. So here's the old wireless Apple keyboard and the new one. And so far on the front, nothing looks the same. But on the back, as you guys see, the lower one is the new one. It does, the placement of the rubber rails has been moved, and there's a center one right now. And that looks about to be the only difference. Now, the other thing about this one is the old wireless keyboard used 3 AA batteries, and the new one only uses 2 AA batteries. So it's much more energy efficient, and it's supposed to last longer on the batteries. So it's much more energy efficient, and just a better all-around keyboard. So that was the first thing, the wireless keyboard. You're also going to get a cleaning cloth, which is standard with almost all Apple products. And here is the Magic Mouse. I'll be opening this in a second. And here's a little fingertips guide, just like they include with the iPod Touch and the iPhone. And then on this side right over here, it comes with the Everything Mac and Everything Else and all the other cables. So I'm just going to get right into this and show you, because none of the unboxing videos I've seen on YouTube so far have shown what's in here, and I know there's some people who do like to know this kind of thing. So you open it up, and you get your classic Everything Mac guide, which comes with almost every single Mac, and then your Everything Else little packet. Now inside here, you will get Mac OS X Snow Leopard, 2 Snow Leopard installation discs. Here's the disc for installing all the applications, which is nice, and I'm pretty sure iLife 09 is included on this, considering it's not standard in Snow Leopard. And then right here we have the Mac OS X Snow Leopard disc, which is also nice to have, even though I already have the normal Snow Leopard disc that I bought from the Apple Store. So right here, 2 Apple stickers, just like every single Apple product. Some software license agreement, and some information on Bluetooth and Airport Extreme and all that other stuff. So now that the boring stuff is out of the way, actually I'm going to open the Magic Mouse real quick to show you guys. Now I'm going to be showing you guys a comparison to the Apple wireless mouse. Now there's the Magic Mouse. That looks really nice. It actually feels really good in your hand. It has kind of a brushed aluminum feel on the bottom, similar to the new Nanos. 2 rubber rails right here to keep it nice traction on the ground. Here's the little on switch, and here's the little switch to get to the battery panel. Now this also I think only uses 1 or 2 AA batteries, and it's supposed to last a lot longer than the previous Apple wireless mouse, so that's always a nice plus. Now here's just a real quick size comparison just to show you guys. The Magic Mouse is much thinner, it looks much better, much sleeker, and it is the first multi-touch mouse, so you don't have to worry about this scroll ball, which always seems to get dirty and break down on people. So this is always nice to have. So here's the Magic Mouse compared to the wireless mouse. Now I will be doing a comparison on this later on, and you guys can make sure you subscribe to the channel and watch for that. But now that we've gotten that stuff out of the way, let's get to the main attraction itself, the iMac. Alright, so here's the box itself. There's 2 styrofoam buttons right here. It's a lot smaller than the old 24-inch iMac, which my mom has, which used a lot more styrofoam. And Apple's trying to become more economically friendly, so they're including less styrofoam. So let's see if I can get the iMac out. Damn. That feels really nice already. Hold on. Let me get the pedestal down. There we go. There is the iMac itself. Alright, so there we go. So this is the 21.5-inch iMac. There also is a 27-inch iMac. Now, this is the power cord that just comes with it, and then that's pretty much all that's in the box. So here's the iMac itself right here. I'll just take this plastic wrap off. You have to break a little seal on the back. Gotta be careful taking this off. Wow. And there's the iMac itself. That looks really great. And the glass on this iMac goes all the way to the edge. Alright. So I'm just going to take this plastic wrap off. Wow. That looks really nice. It's very thin. It's much thinner than the 24-inch old iMac, which it actually looked pretty thick on the website, but apparently it's very thin. Now, some stuff to note about this new iMac is, as you guys see right here, you'll be seeing some side-by-side video comparisons right now while you're watching this, but the chin on the newer iMac is much smaller than the chin on the older iMac. It used to be a lot longer, but now they've shortened it down and included more stuff in it. The Apple logo itself is actually much smaller than the old one. Now, on the side, you'll see we have the DVD super drive slot, which I, hold on, let me zoom in for you guys. Alright, that's good. So, as you guys see, you have the super drive right here and the SD card slot right here, which is a new feature, the new SD card slot. Now, one thing that I've actually heard, because my grandpa is friends with the person who makes the drives for the iMacs and MacBook Pros, he told me that the newest iMac is the worst iMac so far with scratching discs. Now, if you put your finger in here and you run it through, you'll feel that it's really sharp, much sharper than previous iMacs. Usually this edge has a little bit of a round, it's a little bit rounded, so it doesn't scratch your discs going through. And he told me that if you don't put the disc in perfectly straight through, then there's a very high chance of you scratching your disc on the side right here and ruining the disc itself. So that's just a little bit of a warning. Make sure you guys, when you're putting your discs into the new iMac, you make sure you put them directly in. Now here's the SD card slot, which I'm looking forward to using. Now another new feature of the iMac is the back is white. Before on the previous iMacs, you'll see another side-by-side video right now, but the back was black with another black glossy Apple. This is a polished aluminum feel to it. It's very smooth, and the Apple itself is dark glossy black, so that always looks nice. Now here on the bottom, you'll see that here are all the different display ports. You have your audio in, audio out. There's 4 USB ports included, USB 2.0. 4 USB 2.0 ports included, which on the late 2008 iMac, there's only 3, and you'll see a side-by-side port comparison right now. But you have your FireWire 800 in mini display port and your gigabit Ethernet ports. So that's all the ports on the back. They're all conveniently located right down here on the bottom. And as you see, the power button is now flush with the computer itself, which it wasn't before. It used to have a little bit of an indent, so you could reach on the computer and feel it. But on this iMac, you're not going to feel it unless you mess around with it for a little while, and then you'll finally feel it. Another new physical feature of this iMac is the pedestal itself goes all the way down to the glass, and it has a really smooth kind of finish right onto the glass. And whereas the older one, it just sat straight up. So this one just kind of feeds directly into the middle of the table, so that's always a nice plus. So those are all the physical features, and now I'm going to cut to my first boot up of this computer.
I like my paper by the dozen, new V dozens, feel more San Quinn, baby, we thuggin', 40 cal.